People are always going to forget who you were, but they'll always remember who you are. Memory is a very selfish thing. A lot of times when you think back and think through scenarios you've been through, again, you're not going to remember the person, maybe what they look like or something like that, but you'll remember how they made you feel because it's about you. Everything when it comes to memory is about you. You're kind of like the center of the world. So understand that with everyone you interact with, where every single person is seeing you in the lens of how you are in relationship to them. Because again, everything revolves around them because in their mind, they're the center of the universe. In your mind, you're the center of yours. And it's not really important to argue whether the fact if that's true or not, but everybody thinks that way, or most people think that way. So by understanding, okay, I think the world revolves around me, you think the world revolves around you, we're both right because our perceptions are both our own. And by understanding how you influence that and the way you're perceived in other people's eyes will allow you to better navigate relationships in life. Because if you understand the way in which someone sees you and the way in which you treat them and how they feel treated by you, you can ensure positive relationships or negative ones, if that's what you're looking to do, with different types of people. So for example, let's say you have a teacher, like personal example here actually. You have a teacher that is very strict on the rules, and you as a person are not like that. You kind of have like a rebellious side. You want to do what you want to do because the rules are stupid, especially during COVID in high school. So let's say you don't follow these rules. Even if it has nothing to do with that person, understand that person, they see the world in their eyes as them being the center of the world. So by disregarding the rules, you're disregarding their emotions. And just by doing something that you yourself might not think is a big deal, you've like created a huge rift between the relationship of that teacher and yourself. Because that teacher wants you to follow the rules. And if you don't follow the rules, it's like you're spitting on their face, you're like cursing their entire ancestry. It's very personal. Even though to you it might not seem personal. This is a very real example, by the way. This is basically in 10th grade, 11th grade, something like that. We had COVID, and one of the first days of school, my friends and I like had like a fruit snacks, and we were advising, and we like take our masks down, and, like throw it to each other, and let's just say it didn't go well because we had our masks off, and we had a nice talk with the principal. But anyways, I say this to say that people are social creatures, but people are also selfish creatures. They think in terms of what am I in relationship to this world? What is this world in relationship to me? Not at what part of this world am I a piece of? Because they are the world. You are who you see, you are who you perceive. You think yourself as the kind of the center. And it's not in actuality as conceited as it sounds, where, oh yeah, I think I'm the center of the world, everything revolves around me. But it is true because you're always with yourself. Like if you watch a movie and you see like the main character, usually in a lot of stories, unless they're giving like context, the main character is in almost the entire movie because the film revolves around his life, his experiences. Similarly, in your life, every single thing revolves around your point of view, what you see, the things that you experience. So it's wrong to expect humans not to believe that they are the center of their worlds, because they are. Everything is perceived around them. Now, if you take it a step higher and you understand, okay, I'm not the only one that experiences this. Every single human in this world experiences this sense of conceitedness, but not really. So by understanding that, you can better navigate it. And understanding the weight of actions and how people perceive you based on those actions will allow you to be more, not necessarily more careful, but more conscious of what you do and why you do it, and understanding who it's actually going to affect. Because taking off a mask and eating a fruit snack, in most people's perceptions, doesn't mean anything. But in the wrong one's perception, it means the whole world's falling down and you're spitting in their face. So basically, don't think that everyone's going to forgive you for everything, because they're not. But also understand that we as humans perceive the world through our eyes. And by doing so, the world revolves around us. So make the best choices you can and be authentic to who you are. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Peace.